Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and in this video we'll see how to delete a particular given node reference from a singly linked list. Okay, so let's say we have a linked list and this is a singly linked list. Okay, so for our case, let us take the example of only 4 elements. So yeah, this is the end of the list. Okay, so this is the end of the list and this is the head node. Okay, now let's say this is my first element, this is my second element, this is my third element, and this is my fourth element. Now I have been only given the information of this particular node. Okay, and this is what I want to delete. Okay, so this is what I want to delete. Okay, so this node is what I want to delete. So how can I do that? How can I delete this particular node when I'm told not to use this particular head pointer? So the idea is very straightforward and very simple. What I will do is, instead of deleting this node, I will try to copy this particular data into this node. Okay, and then I will copy the pointer of this node as well in this pointer. Okay, so what basically I'm doing is, I'm not actually deleting this node which has been given to me, but actually I am making this node to be deleted. Okay, so I'll just assign it to null, and this will become null, and this will be having the data as 4 now. So that is the whole idea behind executing this logic. So finally my linked list will be looking like something like this. Okay, so we won't be having this anymore because I will be assigning it to null, and this will be having the data as 4. Okay, and this will be having the null pointer now because I've already copied it. So yeah, so we have deleted it and we have achieved it without using the head pointer. So let's see how to do that in the code. Now there is one special case as well which I wanted to mention, and that is, let's say if you want to delete the last element itself. Okay, let's say previously I deleted the middle element, so let's say if you want to delete this last element, then you will get a problem that is pointer to this. Okay, because it's null, right? You cannot access a null pointer. Okay, previously let's say if I want to delete this node, I will just put the next node's information. I will just copy the next node information into this node and I will just delete the next node. Okay, but here, if the next node itself is null, then what to do? In that case, we can dummy node, and then we can perform the same operation which we did previously. Okay, so the whole thing becomes simple by just adding a dummy node at the end of the linked list. Okay, and you can point the pointer of the dummy node to null, and the last node pointer will be pointing to the dummy node. Okay, putting the dummy node will resolve the deletion of the last element as well. Yeah, so that is the entire concept. So let's move on to the logic. Now the logic is very simple. I have written a singly linked list class, and I've added a dummy node and a head node. We won't be given this information, we'll only be given the node to delete. Okay, and we do the same thing. We take a temporary variable. Okay, so basically we are taking a temporary variable, and if let's say this is the node which I wanted to delete, I will copy the data of this node. Okay, so del, this is the node del. Okay, and temp will be pointing to this. Okay, del is pointing to this. This is what I want to delete. So now temp becomes this one. Okay, Now del dot data, so I copy this temp data into this del, and I copy the pointer information as well, and I just make the temp null. Okay, very straightforward, right? So this is very straightforward. So yeah, that is all I'm doing. And just for the sake of so that we don't get a null pointer exception in case of deleting the last element, I've added a dummy node. Okay, so I'm just initializing the dummy node in the singly linked list constructor, and then I'm just adding it at the very first time of adding the head node, and for the rest of the time it remains in the list, and I'm just printing the linked list. And this is the get reference node to just throw a random reference node which you want to delete. Okay, so this is the entire singly linked list class, and this is my main program wherein I am actually adding the nodes. So this is how the linked list is going to look like, and basically I'm just getting the reference node whichever I want to delete, and I'm just deleting it, and finally I'm printing it. So this is I'm printing it before and I'm printing it after deletion. So let's see, let's try to delete the node number 3. Okay, so let it run. So yeah, so here I deleted this node, and let's try to delete the last node as well, for which we have written the dummy, for which we have introduced the dummy pointer. Not the dummy pointer, but it's actually the dummy node. So let me just update the pointer. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's working fine. So if you don't add the dummy node, you will get a null pointer exception. Accessing it will fail. Okay. And the space complexity and time complexity is constant order. This is of constant order. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.